Alright, so now I press down on the shock and it's all the way in, and as you can see it's not coming out, so we got bad shocks. That's how basically you test them once they're out. What's up guys, Falcon back again. I wasn't gonna really make a video about this, but hey, I'm already here, why not? This is a 2004 Cadillac SRX. Same procedure is gonna be for SRX, the STS, and the CTS. And what we're gonna do today, we're gonna be replacing the both shocks on the front. Basically, you know, whenever you go over a bump and it just feels like it just flattens all the way down after the bump or after a speed bump, then you got bad shocks. Also, another way to tell is if you look at this shock, of course it's all dirty, but then you see all that oil stain on the middle. That's basically the seals on the top already failed, and then you have oil leakage, or all the pressure inside it's already out. So we have a bad shock here. So for starters, is the whole shock assembly is going to come together with the top, this whole top mount and this upper control arm. So first thing, of course, take off the tires, put the car in jacks, be safe. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take off this nut, which is an 18mm nut. And I already started this. Like I said, I wasn't going to make a video, but I'm already here, why not? So and then I'm going to take this one off, and this thing should fall off towards me. And then I have another bolt right here in the back. And once I get to it, I'll show you guys what size it is. And there it is. And then on the top of this, I'm gonna have this. I believe there were 18 last time we took them off, but I'll show you guys once I get in here and take them off, and then show you how to remove the spring from the shock itself and from that. So here we are. I took that 18mm bolt off of here, or the nut, and then while this one it gets pushed back to the side, I just undid the two 10mm bolts that go here, just because this one was a little bit too straight for me. Okay, so after I loosened that one up, now what I'm going to do is, before I take off this bolt here, I'm going to put a jack stand under this, just because once I loosen that up, of course it's not going to just push it all the way down, but just the weight of it is going to want to sag even more. So I'm just going to put a jack stand down here, that way it doesn't sag too much. So once I take this off, I'm going to hit it here with the hammer. That should loosen up this end, pop it out, and then I'm just going to undo the 3 bolts on the top and pull out the whole thing. So sounds simple enough. Let me try it. If I run into any issues, then I will let you guys know. That way you guys know what to do. Here we have it, struts out. So hardest thing that I had to do was, this one stays here, so just take off that bolt, and then all the bolts that it has on the top, you have 2, 3, then you have 4, and then you have 1 right here in the corner. So then after that you should be able to pull it down. I had to take off the sway bar link so I can let the lower control arm hang enough. I still put my tower down there to make sure it doesn't come down too much and not put too much stress on the inner tie rod. But basically, just, you know, after I took that off, pulled it down, pulled it all the way here, and then it just slides straight out. So here it is. Now I'm going to use these tools to compress the spring and hold it in place while I replace the new one, and that should be everything. Pretty straightforward from here. I'll show you guys how I position this tool once I have it in there. As far as this tool, they can loan it to you at O'Reilly's. That's the tool number. Of course, they'll ask for a deposit while you're using it, but they'll give you your money back after you take it back. Or you can just buy it right out if you do this for a living. Alright, so here it is. This is how I position the tool, the compression tool. I already tightened it up, so as you can see by the gap here, It's already compressed enough, so now all I'm gonna do is remove this bolt here, or this nut, and then the shock is gonna slide that way. Slide the new one in, put that nut back on, tighten it up, and take out this compression tool, and then follow everything backwards. Put it back in there, put the bolts back up, lift it up a little bit, and then put the outer tie rod in. The sway bar links. And that's gonna be everything for this side. Then I'm gonna move over to the other side, but that's the procedure. That's what you got to do to remove the shocks or replace the shocks on this Cadillac SRX-STS-CTS. So hope the video helps somebody. Don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for some more videos coming up, and catch you guys on the next video. Keep your hood up, guys.